Good evening, I'm Jill Valley.
And I'm Dennis Bragg.
Sentinel High School students, staff, and parents endured a 3-hour lockdown today after a handgun magazine loaded with ammunition was found inside the school.
KPAX's Connor McCauley has been tracking the story all day and joins us live from Sentinel High School with the latest on the investigation. Connor?
Thanks, Jill and Dennis. Missoula County Public Schools is now dealing with the fallout after finding a loaded magazine inside Missoula's Sentinel High School earlier today. Now, MCPS, along with the Missoula Police Department, will conduct a more thorough search of the school to try and guarantee the safety of the Missoula Sentinel community.
So we're outside of Sentinel High School where this morning a magazine that goes to a handgun was found on the floor in a hallway inside of the school. The magazine was loaded with ammunition. It was reported to the office and turned in immediately, and a search was started immediately. Staff were alerted to start a lockdown at about 8:30 a.m.
The magazine was cited by a group of students who heard it hit the ground, which then led to a search conducted by MCPS and a lockdown of the school, which included the assistance of the Missoula Police Department.
MPD officers are just maintaining the perimeter on the building to help establish that lockdown. It's faculty and staff that are doing any searching or investigating inside the building at this point.
MCPS used social media, emails, and cell phones to notify parents and the community of the lockdown. At 12:05, MCPS officials, with the guidance of law enforcement, decided the school was safe enough to start releasing students.
We initiated a process of lifting the lockdown by essentially opening 2 classrooms at a time, and staff and Missoula police officers were escorting students through the hallways and out of the building.
With students and staff out of the building, the school district and law enforcement will begin a more thorough search of the school to make sure no dangerous items are still on campus.
There will be a more comprehensive search that's conducted in the school now that the building is cleared. There was an initial search completed, and it was determined in coordination with local law enforcement that the best thing to do would be dismiss students from school and complete a more thorough search.
MCPS officials say they do not have a suspect yet, but do have some indicators of who that might be. Classes at Missoula Sentinel will resume as a regular schedule tomorrow. In Missoula, Connor McCauley, MTN News.
Thank you, Connor. And with all the construction going on around Sentinel High School, we wondered how that affected the lockdown procedures at the school. Hatton Lippman told us the construction didn't affect that process at all.
We have luckily been able to coordinate with our construction staff at all of our schools really well throughout any construction project. So as soon as the lockdown was initiated, we notify our construction partners to let them know should they need to make any decisions about their own staff safety, but it didn't inhibit or create any obstacles or challenges during the lockdown or during dismissal.
Now, this continues to be a developing story. We'll continue to have updates throughout the evening on our social media pages and our website, and have a full recap tonight at 10 o'clock.